Carly just sent me a picture of her next to a bird scooter in Seattle. Carly's gonna be taking her hands into her life on a daily basis for the next week. Because Carly's in Seattle for PAX. I am not in Seattle for PAX, which makes me sad for 2 reasons. 1, not in Seattle for PAX. 2, not with my wife. She's fun to hang out with. I'm a big fan. But I get to be a fucking goblin back home, so there's no one to judge anything I do, except for the dogs, and they don't judge shit. I don't even want to tell you what they do. Let's just say it'd be a lot easier for me to judge them, because they're nasty boys. They're bad old nasty boys. How's it going, Daniel Garcia? I swear to God, that Monday thing is going to start happening. But last night was my last night with Carly for a week, so I was like, nope, I'm going to wait until she leaves, and then I'll stream. So, yeah. So that's why I am streaming now. So I finished my cosplay. So I posted some pictures on Instagram. I'll go grab my mask real quick, because that was really where all the work went. And I'll be right back. I'm back. I mean, it probably wouldn't. I would probably do mine earlier, but yeah, don't want to conflict. So this is what I spent a lot of last week on, is this insane mask from Demon Slayer. The top is like it's basically just a big bowl that we put this straw on. Carly made the little hangy dealies. I did the face, and you can see inside there's some real terrible things going on. Basically the way I molded it was I took some wire mesh and I just like squished it onto my face, and then I hot glued that together, and then Mod Podged that just so it would like stay in place, and then I lined it with some cloth, and it's very comfortable for my giant head. And then I can just be like this. Hello. Very hard to see out of, very unwieldy. Probably can't hear me at all, so I'm gonna take it back off. But yeah, wore that around in Toronto, and it was fun. Thank you. So now we're back to, now I don't have any other non-thrifty crafting related things that I have to do. So now I can get back to this, which I think I'm gonna try to make a real movie out of. And then I'll decide how I'm feeling at that point. So here's what's going on in my brain. And this is me just saying this out loud, so that I can make it real. So what is going on in my brain is that I did this successful Kickstarter, collected money from people, and in return, I'm going to make them stuff. I want that stuff to be as good as it can be, and I can see, there were areas of improvement for myself that I could see very readily, and so I just wanted to get just a little more sort of experience under my belt before I started crafting like those sort of bigger projects. So I think I'm going to try to knock out some of the $50 commission-y ones that were part of the Kickstarter, and then maybe I'll just do like one of those or two of those, depending on how quick it goes. And then I'll start on one of the 3 big projects. So I'm just not sure which. But for now, we're still in sort of practice mode. So we've got our drunk dragon here. He's drunk, he's a dragon. He got paint on his face, I guess. I don't know what's going on there, but you can see he's got his arm, he's got his beard now, he's got claws in his 2 hands. So he's looking pretty logo-y already. I wonder if we're gonna work on his face some. That would be fun. So he has wings that kind of fold over his body. Let me pull up an image. I'll put it on screen so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. Just give me 1 second. I imagine this next week, I have no idea what's going to happen this next week. It's going to be very strange because I'm living the bachelor life. So I'll either stream constantly or not at all, is my guess. Probably constantly. Hopefully constantly, because I want to start cranking some stuff out. I'm going to start the episode in just a few more minutes. Just finishing getting set up here. Telling you what the frig I got going on. Right. So, thank you. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the scales. So I did end up making this roller. So it's basically just Sculpey that I baked onto a pencil, literally pencil. And what did I use? I had a little tool that had like pretty good size. This is not it, but it was very similar to this one, and it had an end kind of like that was already sort of like a scale. So so basically I used those to indent, and then took a toothpick and just sort of scraped in some extra sort of features so that they wouldn't be metallic looking. I wanted them to look natural. But yeah, and then you gotta remember that you want to do it like this. You want to basically, you want you want to do the reverse of the texture you want. You don't want to do the texture you want. That would look like this. And see how this looks like the scales that I was gonna do. Except I fucked up and I did them the wrong way. So then I redid it like this. And anyway, that happened. So here's what we're working on. We are working on sorry, I was talking that whole time explaining to you how I was going to potentially add armature wire and stuff. Whoops. I guess, hold on. Maybe fix I'll fix that later. So yeah. So that's what it looks like. So maybe for his face, okay, so I can work on his face. Although I think that might be, there's really not that much more to do in his face. Got a little more detail in there. All right. Okay. I'm gonna start the episode while I mull this over a little bit. Definitely shout at me if my audio sounds weird. If the little levels are bad, because they could be. Okay. Like I can see stuff on my end, it just doesn't always translate. All right, let's see. Episode 2. Sorry, campaign 2, episode 29, Mushroom Party. This is a lot of battle, but well, let's listen in and see what happens. Still loading. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna close some windows. What is going on? Oh, there it goes. That took forever to load. Okay, you should hear it now.
Greetings, adventurers. I am your dungeon master, Michael DeMaro, and my pronouns are he, him.
Hi, my name's Nika, and my pronouns are she, her. I play Rourke.
Hey everybody,
This
it's
is
great to be
Liquid
here.
Sculpey.
Thank you so much for having me.
Kinda
My
like
name is
glue.
Tim Lanning. My pronouns are he, him. And I play Chuck. Hey everyone, I'm Jennifer Cheek. My pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Celine Von Esper.
Hi, my name is Mike Bachman. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Screech Echo.
God, this has been the longest and yet weirdest week.
It has been a weird week. We have family traveling from a different continent to visit here.
I've been on ball repair.
True, yes.
We have family in town, so...
What do you mean ball repair?
Yeah. Ball repair update. We've hit just over a week, and it doesn't hurt as bad unless I move weird, and it's also itchy. But that might just because I had to shave my pubes super far down.
Yeah, that could be it.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've recorded every day for the past 4 days.
Oh my god.
Can't stop.
Bachman, we didn't record together on Sunday, but we recorded together on Saturday and Monday.
Yeah.
And now Tuesday.
I thought it was hilarious on Sunday when I got no more or less than 3 emails showing that Michael joined the Zoom call for the Dear Internet that we rescheduled.
I was like, what's happening?
Are they?
Where are they?
I keep clicking a button and expecting them to show up.
I watched all of Game of Thrones because I didn't understand what podcast I was doing.
Hey, I wish I didn't do that.
How did your Dear Internet show go?
Well,
It
great.
was great. We had so much fun.
Did you have fun without us?
I heard that.
We had so much
I
fun.
kind of heard from a little bird that if I was on, me and and Bachman would be the funniest ones on there. You know.
Thank you,
He
Daniel.
sent that message to all of us.
What?
Yeah, every single one of us.
Yeah. They were so sad when they found out.
That's funny. Speaking of podcasts, Cast of Thrones, it's back.
That's real. Bachman, before our Dear Internet thing, individually messaged each person on the cast, myself, Jane, Carly, and Nick, and said, you and me are going to be the funniest ones in the cast. You know, it's basically tricking each of us into believing that Bachman thought that we were going to, like he was, and it's, you know, it's like, dude, why would you say that? Don't say that. Was my reaction, which I don't know if that means that I think, like, I agree with him or something. Maybe I'm the bad person, but anyway, he pulled a prank on us. That rascal.
Back, baby, but not with these two jackasses. Am I right, Jennifer and Michael?
I'm not on it.
Instead, it's with this jackass.
Look,
That's right, we're swapping jackasses. Nika's tagging in, and Felicia's is cool.
Felicia from Taverns and Caverns / Hello from the Foaming Tankard, or whatever the fuck it's called. Tales from the Foaming Tankard.
Wow.
Hello from the Magic Tavern is a different show.
That's not affiliated with us.
But Michael and I have been on their Patreon, one of their Patreon episodes, and
We did do
Felicia was on one of our Patreon episodes. Boom, baby!
Much to think about.
So House of the Dragon is a song of
Ice and Fire.
so many. There's so many marbles in my mouth, and it's so hard to say words. A Song of Ice and Fire prequel, aka like 174 years before our good friend Daenerys Targaryen.
Right there. That's the spot right there.
And episode 1 is out, which means Cast of Thrones episode 1 is out, which means you got to go download it. Cast of Thrones. It started all this right here.
That's true.
You know, you
It's
own
true.
it.
OG, baby.
We don't get anything
do.
for doing it other than your laugh, so I don't entirely understand why I'm pushing it.
Yeah, you really are. You're like so into it. So you should listen to it.
What do you guys talk about? Matt Smith's eyebrows at
We
all?
do.
Or no?
A little.
Yeah, a good bit.
Yeah, I need to download it ASAP so I can hear your wig judge.
So for like 20 minutes leading up to the recording, all Jennifer and Nika talked about was Matt Smith's eyebrows and how he doesn't have eyebrows anymore and where did his eyebrows go. And then they had photo evidence of his missing eyebrows, so on and so forth. So that's what that was. All this fun facts. I'm like pop-up video up in this bitch.
Tremendous.
Yeah. Me, Nick, and Felicia like the first episode, so go ahead, listen to what I think, especially if you're on the fence about watching House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to check it out.
Fuck
I haven't yet,
What?
but I'm going to.
you. I'm kidding. You're welcome back anytime.
Previously on Greetings, Adventurers. The miners think that there are creatures called knockers down here.
They're kind of like gnomes, but like evil. Is that right?
Well, you gotta roll.
Are they invasive or natural species, the knockers?
You gotta roll.
Does it sound like humanoid knocking?
Are they humanoid or monstrous?
Does that sound like the knocking of hands?
Does it have cadence to it, or is it completely random? That's how you tell the difference.
Are they doing shave and a haircut?
Are they native or are they invasive?
You gotta fucking roll. You have heard, Chuck,
That was definitely David
little
doing a joke.
monsters with claws that eat miners.
Oh no.
And Rourke, you have heard that they are little tricksters who cause trouble but are generally fine.
Well, I don't think you should be here, little Petey.
What could go wrong?
Everything.
Well, don't lose my
Oh,
stuff.
Petey.
He's giving off a real ward energy that, and Screech is eyeballing.
Little Petey, get the fuck out of here.
So like little Petey, I forgot he existed. I don't know where his voice came from. Oops, I already did that. And then kind of like the knockers as well. So the fact that me and Carly did an improv class, I mean, definitely made it so that I didn't have as much time on Tuesdays to really hone in on specifics, but also it was fun to be like, I'm just gonna leave some of these details vague and see what happens in the moment. And so definitely did not have knocker voices in my head. Definitely left everything kind of vague going into this. So there's a lot of kind of off the cuff stuff, and it's been I've been trying to leave some room in there for stuff like that, just because it makes it fun to do. Anyway, continuing. I'm sure that I'm gonna stop pausing so much.
Seriously? Yes!
Petey, take this spare grappling hook.
This fake, I know he's fake, and this is make-believe, but you're putting this child in so much danger for your little whims,
He
for
likes
your
it.
little jokes.
He wants to be here.
You're just having a laugh.
I don't care.
Have you ever listened to this podcast?
You guys are so evil.
Okay, well, he's gone.
All right, I head towards the knockers.
You hear up ahead sort of slurping and gobbling noises.
Wait, is it a centipede with tentacles?
No, it's like a centipede. It's
Okay.
teethy mouth munching down on, looks like the corpse of some kind. You believe it could be it appears to be wearing a little miner's outfit.
So she cuts this off, and then everything just spills out of this leg hole, and its little brain is
Paz!
so it just goes.
Ew, you got his bunghole.
Dang, you killed it so hard you changed its biology.
I cut the thing's head off and stuff it into a sack.
Make a good team. Would you like to be my ward?
Do you need a dad?
I get those like real rosy cheeks.
So, so you continue further into the mine.
You know, where it's a dark cave.
Mhm.
Is there like dirt, or is it like all stone? Is it sparkly every now and again from lesser
Oh
minerals?
yeah.
You've gone pretty deep now,
Yeah.
right? So, like, everybody, they cleared out the mines for you because this is a working mine. And
This is Michael riffing.
You've gone down pretty deep. You are, I would say, you're past the point of, where they have like, say sconce. I guess they'd be sconces.
There'd
the
be
wall.
sconces. Yeah.
They put the torch in, right?
I do love the idea of going deeper and deeper to like a functioning mine and just whispering, "No more sconces," when what we're actually missing is like support beams and.
Mm.
It's like the opposite of the tree line. Whenever you're climbing a mountain, it's the sconce
Sconce
line.
Yeah, that's a real
Sconce
thing.
line, yes.
That's a real thing,
I-
listeners. You just learned something today.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, it's sort of like it's obviously less traveled, but this is still a made by people.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I believe Chuck just put the head of this beast into his carrying case.
I'm gonna call it a corpse creepy.
A carry-on crusher.
Now it's my.
It was
carry
a
on.
carry-on crawler,
Carry
which
on,
Tim and I are both
See, it's based
dancing
off the
around.
Monster Manual actual name for the thing.
Nice.
I hate it, but I love it.
And there is the half-eaten corpse of the little thing, the little ugly creature.
Can we do like any? Well, I mean, I guess it's not on, but
Yeah, I mean,
can
I
we
guess
investigate it any more? Like, are there any like, I don't know, other wounds on it? That,
I'll do
like,
a medicine check. I don't
I
give
feel
a
like
crap.
that would be good. Like, see if his throat was slit or something. Who knows? Or if he was like very skinny, like he was starving down there.
19 to my medicine check.
Oh my god.
It's a good medicine check.
Thank you.
You note with a 19, you note that that his leg, his uneaten leg, seems to have been severely broken. So something happened to this fella.
Down in the mines.
Got it. And nothing else of interest, non-medicinally, on his person as I get close, medicine style. Like he's not clutching a note. It's
A diary.
like, yeah, an audio log,
The
perhaps.
last hours of my life before I die.
He doesn't. All of his stuff is clearly like not. It's like made with. He's probably got like.
You can say shitty. You can say it's shitty.
Oh, but I don't want to make him feel bad. I guess he's dead.
He's dead.
Don't kick him while he's down.
He's so dead.
Like he's got like mushrooms on his shoulders
What?
and like the skin of some gross little creature covering his junk.
Oh, so
and
he's-
he's like, but it's all like clearly crappy garbage.
Yeah.
But it has been formed to look as if he is a minor.
Gotcha.
Oh, meaning that he was trying to blend in, but maybe was not supposed to be there.
Something like that.
Interesting.
All right, let's go deeper, friends.
Yeah.
Be careful. Don't trip on anything. Drop air.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. Hard to trip on the ceiling.
Using my spell slots.
Want your most burning finance and investing questions answered? Here's a podcast you should be listening to, courtesy of Acast Recommends.
Oh, really?
I'm Dan Roberts.
And I'm Jeff Roberts.
And this is
GM from Decrypt.
This podcast, maybe they're just
Subscribe now so you don't miss.
Roll perception.
Oh.
Acast
See, folks?
creators launch,
You can just
grow,
skip 'em.
and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.
Racks on racks.
Roll perception.
Oh.
I'd love to. That's another wisdom roll.
When Michael says roll perception, it laughs a little bit.
I hate when he smiles.
I got a 21.
So good.
14.
23.
6.
So you travel a little bit deeper, and both Chuck and Roar
Hang in there, buddy.
notice, something slipping through a small crack. A small creature seems to have just saw it out of the corner of your eye, and it went in through a hole.
Gotcha.
Is it a hole big enough we can fit in?
It's pretty small. It will be a very tight squeeze. It's not like a rat hole. It's bigger than that, but it's it looks like it's made for.
Everyone
something
understands how big a rat
more
hole
than
is.
2 feet tall.
Gotcha.
Thanks, buddy.
Like Chuck could never fit in.
Come on, man. I'm right
You
here.
just put your big fat arm in there.
Ow! It bit me. We're not. I call out. We're not here to hurt you. And then I turn around to you guys and wink. Just want to check about the mine.
I'll be right back.
Not safe
Just
here.
let it
I
roll.
want to perch above the hole with 2 daggers.
Don't stab it.
I just want the option to be on the table.
Is that a persuasion? Are you trying to do a persuasion?
Sure.
All right, roll persuasion.
We won't hurt you. We just fended off the beast that ate your friend out here and wanted to make sure that the rest of you were okay.
I got a. I've decided that I'm pretty sure I still have Rourke's Whatchabahoozit because it's not been that long.
Bardic inspiration.
And I can never find persuasion, but I got a dirty 20 because I rolled a natural 6 on the.
Nice.
bardic inspiration. Thank you, Rourke.
21 to my stealth roll, Michael, just in case.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You hear.
I speak Goblin if that helps.
It does not appear to be Goblin.
I say it what I just said again, but in Goblin, just shrug.
Is it undercommon?
It's not undercommon.
Is it draconic? Dwarvish?
Elven?
Elvish?
Not draconic or dwarvish.
Orc?
It's not orc.
Can I just try to mimic that sound back to them?
Sure. Roll performance.
Shit.
I don't think we've ever rolled this much in the first couple minutes of the session.
Okay, well, I rolled a 5 plus a 4. That's a 9, and that does not feel like a success. That feels like it might be a little offensive.
Everyone else can tell that that does not sound like what they said.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you did an offensive accent while saying "fuck you," as opposed to just saying "fuck you" perfectly.
I assume this is what happens, like, when I meow back at our cats, and they're like, this fucking idiot. She doesn't know anything. What the fuck? The only thing I can think, I have a mage hand. Is there anything I can do to, like, indicate towards them that would maybe make them want to come out? Like...
You grasp them.
but that, I don't think that's gonna help anything.
Would you, if you saw a conjured glowing hand beckon you, would you follow? After 2 things that are 4 times your height have been yelling at you for like 2 minutes now.
Okay, actually, alright. I would like to try to roll intimidation.
What did I miss?
Michael, can we see deep into this hole with our dark visions?
I mean, you can see in there, but you don't see. It turns pretty quickly.
Gotcha. It's not just like crevice or whatever.
Right.
So I got a 12, and Celine kind of like, at first looks timid, but then like straightens her shoulders back and walks towards the hole and says, "Don't make me come in there."
You hear.
I don't know what it's saying.
Alright, so our options here are leave, go deeper.
Could I take one of those, was it a pumpkin roll? I had some sort of roll that I had in my bag from Lucy. Can I tie it to a piece of rope and, like, kind of throw it in the hole and try to, like, pull it through as a gesture of good peace?
Are you trying to lasso it, or are you?
Well,
just...
I'm gonna put the food in the lasso and try to drag the thing out with the
I
food.
see, the classic.
Hey, a trap.
Yeah.
Horse and carrot. Yeah.
Yeah, the classic dangling a freaking
Yeah.
dollar bill in front of you.
Would you say that this is a persuasion or a deception?
I would like this to be a persuasion because I'm being sweet and I will give it the treat.
Okay.
I would not deceive it and not give it the treat. I just want
And
to
as soon as you can see it, you can start pushing it.
That's true.
And
I
pulling
can.
it.
That's true. I can. I will do that.
Normally I wouldn't, want to do 2 persuasions in a row, but I feel like you've come up with such a good reason to allow for this one, so.
And I'm a bard. This is my thing. Persuasion's my deal.
Yeah.
I hope I don't roll bad.
Just roll good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll really well.
I cast guidance on you, so you get out of D4. Pretty much before you guys ever roll, ask me to cast guidance on you.
Like, cast it.
I got a 27.
Yes! You even need it. That's my girl.
That is a very good roll. All right, so you throw what was it, a pumpkin roll or something?
I think it's like some sort of like pumpkin.
I know there were sausage rolls with Lucy.
A sausage roll.
So there's only one of the knockers can speak common. None of the rest of them can. So they basically brought them to talk to their sort of chief, who's the only one. He's very learned, and bigger than the rest of them.
Rolls, that's what it was.
Oh, sausage roll.
Sausage
Okay.
rolls.
So
Okay,
similar.
I do feel like the knockers will be really into a sausage roll.
Who is it?
Right. You can't.
So you tie a string around a sausage roll and throw it in there, and you're you're dangling it around a little bit, and you feel it strike. You feel.
Yeah. Okay. I
You feel
pull
it
the
hit.
knocker back.
Okay, can I just say that what I thought was actually happening was that you put the sausage like on the ground and there was a loop around it, and that you were gonna snatch them when they touched it.
Oh,
but
You're all fine.
Okay, this is because I was like, is that persuasion to get them in a trap? But what you're doing is more persuasion.
This way, it is persuasion. Yeah, it has to follow on its own accord.
I misunderstood. And this is way funnier to make them keep chasing.
I do think between the three of you all intended different things, and I think that's what's beautiful about Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I intended something negative for sure.
Well, we can definitely shut like something over the trap or over the little like.
This is
hallway
hardly
so
gonna
that
hurt.
It can't crawl back out after it gets the sausage.
Yeah, you just go stand in front of it.
So it you see another small creature. It's less than 2 feet tall. It
Amazing.
has a weird, gross face. It looks like a potato, and it is carrying a shovel, and it has a little miner cap on, and a little backpack, a little roll on it and stuff.
Did I do the telekinetic shove to like pull it?
No, you can't pull. You can only conjure the shove from behind it. It's essentially a pull, but it's fun.
It can be moved in 5 feet in any direction.
Yes.
That I request, and I request it to be towards us.
Nice.
And that's a strength check.
Does message use on this? Because it doesn't say what language message is, and since it's technically within their mind, wouldn't you relay the message and then their brain would translate it to their voice?
Message does not do that.
They'll hear it, but they'll hear it in a language they don't understand if they don't understand the language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would make a cantrip broken powerful, which I think is good.
We had to
It
look
does
that up.
become
David made it sound like we knew what we were talking about.
Well, I mean, they can't lie, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have to speak common. But
Right. Yeah, they don't have to say anything. They aren't compelled to speak by the spell, at least. All right. So, do you grab this little guy? What are you doing? He's been shoved.
I mean, we got a question, right?
We say in soothing tones, we are not here to hurt you. We just want to talk. Take the sausage roll. I'm crouching down to try to be like on its level, so I'm like very awkwardly hunched. Just like, it's okay.
And you do let him
Here's
eat the sausage?
Yeah, I give him the sausage roll. I would not.
He devours the sausage roll. He just yums that sausage roll right now.
I'll put my leg in front of the hole.
His mouth is like way too big. Yeah, it's like he's like a Canadian from South Park. Like his head just like tilts backwards.
They go side to side.
I guess, Michael, I'll take some of the other miscellaneous food that we bought and didn't nail down and throw that forward as well.
What? You already got plenty of
He's
so small.
Seems like I never knew what money was. Now I don't want to lose it.
I'm like, you can't waste it on this little guy.
He's grabbing all the food and just slamming it in his face.
He's gonna make himself sick.
That is true. He is.
Hey, little guy, we're not here to hurt you. You cannot run away. But do you understand what we're saying?
He just kind of shrugs at you and just keeps eating.
I take out the head of the carrion crawler or the corpse creeper, and I point, and then I point to like my mace and kind of like I pantomime bashing it, and then I point to us.
Roll performance.
Oh, you dick. Oh, that was a good roll. And I'm gonna keep throwing another 6 of my bard thingo.
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit.
Really, I just wanted them
that
to
is a
have to
23. Thank you so much,
pantomime
Mark.
His eyes get
a little bit, but not too much.
He points at you, and then he reaches for your mace, and he He's trying to get you to hand him his mace, your mace.
I will put the mace towards him, but I'm not gonna take it. This little guy.
And then he can't really hold it. It's very, but then he kind of like tries to trying to like slap it against the thing's head.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
And then I give thumbs up and nod enthusiastically. There you go. There you go.
He goes for a little high five.
And
he knows
I give it back. He is railgun shot back 37 feet. And we laugh.
he like goes into the wall.
He makes his own new hole. Fuck.
Yeah.
Screech is still above the hole. It's like, did he come out yet?
You turn a torch on Bud.
Oh yeah, he can see.
I can't see shit in here.
We're past the sconce line.
Oh shit, that's funny.
How else should we pantomime to him, gang?
Yeah, like I guess like what should we even be asking him? Like,
it's better be simple.
Okay, here's the thing. I almost want to take him to the dead one and be like, you know this one?
Nah.
It's kind of fucked up, but I mean, what else are we gonna ask him?
I know. Well, you know, his friend died.
I guess he'll just like start crying. Like I guess like what info can we get from him? Or he won't care.
Where do you live?
Like sleep?
Yeah, live,
like
sleep. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Eat,
shit.
Now, if you're home, imagine that they're pantomiming all of these things.
We are, yeah.
It's like, you just ripped me out of it.
And if you're home, imagine that Michael just realized he's done a very dumb thing.
Can I do a performance check to ask where do you eat?
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean home, meaning the people not on Twitch?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, I thought you meant we were asking the knocker, like, okay, imagine someone's inside your house and they're asking where you live, like here?
No. I mean, I feel like the way we're saying it, you can tell we're pantomiming it.
Yeah. I think I actively was saying the word slower as though that would help
I was
the
definitely
audience.
I got a 16 to mime where do you sleep?
I got a 10.
I think Rourke is like pantomiming behind me.
I'm just throwing it off. I'm trying, but...
I gave Celine guidance with D4.
Oh, 18 then.
If he thought a lack of
Our
sconces
performance.
was bad.
Can he tell that I'm asking where he sleeps?
He points at the food he's eating, and then he points back through the hole that he had just come through.
I point at my belly, and then I like point in and like and then I.
Too big.
Tim is putting his hands up in the air, confusedly. And then make an X with my arms. And I'm not rolling shit, Michael. I'm telling you. I'm just doing it. You take away what it will.
He looks at you, and then he goes...
I'm like rubbing my belly.
And then he pokes you in the belly.
And I go, boo!
I gotta say, this creature is sounding a lot like my 4-year-old niece and nephew.
Yeah, this guy is dangerously close to getting adopted, Michael.
He really is.
He goes, and he waves for you to follow him deeper.
We do. We follow him.
Right?
Should we put a leash on him just in case?
No!
No, we trust him. He's so little, we can catch him.
He's just a little guy.
We'll just trap him again with more food.
Yeah. That's why we gotta save it. We can't give it all to him.
Exactly.
Good thinking.
He'll get a bellyache. He'll hurt himself.
We know that he's treat motivated.
Is this guy so is this guy ward material?
Yes.
He doesn't speak our language, but we'll
I feel
see.
like maybe more like pet material.
Wow, Jennifer.
What? I mean, I guess he does speak, so I guess not. I guess that was rude.
Jennifer's gonna get canceled.
That was Celine that said that.
Oh,
not me.
okay. I was like, Jennifer's gonna get canceled on TTRPG Twitter.
That was Celine, not me.
All right, so he leads you down further, and where you find a much larger crack.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
A crack big enough for Chuck?
Michael, did you just say that because I'm bending over tying my shoes?
Okay, does Chuck's crack show though?
No, because
right?
I have like hella armor on, and I didn't want to ruin the moment. When he touched me, he would just feel like scale mail
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I feel like if you didn't have the like tunic thing on your armors, we'd definitely be able to see it.
There's always a little crack, whether you see it or not. There's always a little crack hanging
Is
around.
there? Don't worry.
All dads have a little butt crack.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's so.
But a lot of these armors went down to
Bachman,
their like
Michael,
shins.
confirm or deny.
Oh my god, I got a lot of butt crack. Are you fucking kidding me?
I start like, do we go in home?
Yeah. And then Rourke just crawls in.
I
doesn't
also
wait for
confirmed
anyone.
personal butt crack.
I wanted to go first.
David
to see if
edited
I
it
could
out.
fit, and I take my shield off and my pack.
God,
and
David.
And I tie the pack to my leg and I push the shield forward.
It's a tight fit, but Chucky can just make it.
I get stuck. You gotta rub butter on me.
Celine is like, it's the dirt, but I go through.
Twitch, if you donate 500 bits, I will fart in the tunnel.
What?
Right at the end. That's why Rourke went first. She's been stuck in the tunnel behind Chuck before, and she fucking knows
Yeah.
that's her.
This is the justification for why Jennifer's not going to be here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Chuck's
Celine
gonna
got
go
pink
fart
eye.
so bad that Celine's gonna pass out. You're gonna see the little like ghost go out of her mouth. And you had to bring her back later.
Tunnel farts are real too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Death by Kitten giving the
So I do get
500 bits, so I'm Chuck Farts.
Yeah!
This isn't Tim's. Tim doesn't want to. Cumbertonian gave also 500. Oh, it's a stinky one. Oh no! Granny Smith passed away. It's wet.
No, David, no.
Territory now.
Oh,
That was too much.
It's echoing in the crowd.
Oh no.
Cheeks are clapping.
It's such a loud fart. A couple
No.
logs fall down.
Oh no.
It's like a slow clap. It's like a.
Cobalt, no.
Oh no.
It's the
What have we
worst day of Celine's
done?
life.
Celine's hair color changes, I think.
Yeah, actually it alters white because of trauma. The whole mind starts to. There's like a fucking what's the word I'm looking for?
Aftershock, earthquake.
Like an earthquake.
Reverberation.
Yeah.
So, Michael, I don't know whatever little creepy crawly, whatever little puzzle you have down there, but I think we took care of it.
I assume that
Oh
Celine
my
has straight up
lord.
passed out.
There should be at least a Constitution saving throw. I think.
I think I legally created a volcano because all the methane is
My
trying to
cod's pretty
escape.
good, honestly.
And thank God we're past the sconce
Oh,
level.
guys,
All right, all that gas.
Well, that's an 11 con saving throw
no,
for
that's-
me, so I feel
that's
like I
two
survived,
ones.
but just barely.
I was sneaking up behind Chuck with a birthday cake to surprise him, but all the candles are out now.
Make a wish.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
sorry.
Lord.
It's just I wasn't expecting to have to do an inchworm through here.
Celine is fully passed out.
I tie Celine to my backpack and drag her out too, which makes a little more toots every single time my inchworm. We're a serious show.
We're such a serious show.
Thankfully, the tunnel opens up a little bit after not too long.
Must have been a barking spider.
And you actually...
I didn't do it. There must have been a crack deeper. And ow. I gotta go around here though. And get a leaf real quick. Gotta check something.
Celine's still passed out. I imagine I come to like, oh, what happened?
I saved you.
the memory knocks you out again.
The phantom pain of a fart.
I just start going.
Why are my teeth green?
Oh man.
When the reverberations of the fart go away, you hear what appears to be. At first, you think, "Is that knocking?" And then you're like, "No, that's drumming."
Oh no, it's not the knockers.
You hear drumming up ahead.
Oh my god. I need a drummer.
Wait, don't run ahead. We don't know what's gonna be down here. Just because this guy is being nice doesn't mean they're all gonna be be nice. My stomach hurts.
Hello. Good. How are you doing?
What did you eat?
Oh, the Verner's is kicking in.
My GERD.
Mhm.
My GERD.
Okay.
Bachman's characters have anachronistic things like GameCube controllers and pagers. Chuck
Okay.
pulls out some stereotypical ass Pepto-Bismol. and
Got
starts
it.
chugging.
Chuck used too small a square of paper towel.
Right.
So, you're traveling down the tunnel, and it is
Is
opening
it
up.
slow
and
specifically
you
today?
drumming
Do you have
from
multiple
people.
tabs open?
Didn't we hear drumming before?
Because I've found that if I open up a bunch of tabs, I get in
Right,
trouble.
It sounds different. Okay.
It does sound different, yes.
Which
tagged
I always
on
open a
to,
bunch of
Little
tabs,
Petey
so
2,
I don't know.
and
But-
I like point
I mean,
to the sound.
you can try that, but
and then give a thumbs
otherwise,
up, and
if
then a big
it's,
smile,
I can,
and
I'll
then point
log
back
into the
to
back end
Little
and see
Petey
if I
2.
can see,
I just wanted
because I
to
can,
confirm you
the
did
server
Little
says
Petey
like
too.
how much CPU it's
He
using
does
or
like a little
whatever.
dance. He does a little dance.
So I can see if
Alright,
it's
I like
getting taxed
that.
or
And he's like
or
giving
not.
you big thumbs up as he's doing a little dance.
All right.
Y'all want me to just stealth ahead and check it out?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't see in the dark.
I can't, but they gotta have torches.
No, they don't. They're underground mine creatures.
Oh right, yeah.
I trust
yeah.
you. Go ahead, brother.
Okay,
Yeah, that's not
Did
good.
I ever get those glasses?
Not yet. I mean, it's only been 8 days.
Is she with us?
She is with you.
It's fine. Okay, so I'm like, trust me, I'm as quiet as a mouse, and I immediately.
I saw that.
away I go.
I saw that
You
Gina
found that wall so
had sent
fast.
some stuff in. So, but I haven't. She hasn't said specifically to me
walked away from the
what
drop.
she had them
What
do.
do I feel,
So,
So
but
the
I'm assuming
drumming
I'm
is
gonna
getting
find
louder
out shortly,
and
at least at the
louder.
staff meeting.
I'm gonna have, since you can't
But,
see, and I want to punish you for that somehow.
Oh, okay,
I
got
want
it.
you to make a stealth
Oh,
check.
right, they removed the text. They removed the
That's what I was gonna
text.
suggest,
Right.
We're so in tune.
Okay. Yeah.
So the first one is a 19. The second one is a 20.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
unnatural.
yeah. I think communicating exactly what we need
I
is going to
rolled
be
20.
the
Some
key.
consider to be
for that.
unnatural.
Yeah.
All right, so you sneak further.
Sure,
and it's
if you
very
want to.
dark. But then you
Yeah.
see what appears to be a fire up ahead. It appears to be a little.
Yeah, I can jargon it up
I
if
wanna
if
yell,
needed.
I told you. But I
See?
Okay.
I do mean that both ways.
Okay, great.
have
Thanks.
so much self-control.
And
Bye. You too.
big
Bye.
mushrooms on a spit that are being roasted, and then there's a bunch of these little guys, and they're all playing drums and dancing around like.
You could probably hear the whole thing. I don't know if
I was
this
like, this sounds
mute
very Ewok.
did anything at all,
Which is
but
bad, Michael, because they tried
Yeah,
to
no, I
eat
know.
them. I paid myself gold.
I tug on,
Yeah, I
I
figured
tug
I
on the
wasn't.
rope I left behind that I didn't say I left behind.
my recording isn't.
2 tugs to say everything's okay.
Where do you think that rope is? Like, with us?
I have no idea. I can't see it.
You just like fully pull it towards you.
He's like a priest going to the Holy of Holies.
Mm.
I guess we feel the tug, Michael.
You feel the tug.
We're feeling that tug.
You know, one way or another, you feel that tug.
And we head forward with Little Petey.
Little Petey 2.
Little Petey 2.
Little Petey 1 is hopefully
Hopefully.
going back.
LP2.
LP2.
Little Petey.
So when you get close enough, LP2 runs ahead, and you see all these little guys. They're all wearing the same sort of outfits, but they definitely are like. Some of them are dressed like miners, and some of them are dressed like janitors, and some of them are dressed like
Administrative.
Just go through what the Among
Little
Us.
guys.
what other things are there?
What did the Among Us dress up as? Or the Fall Guys?
Cops?
Gokus.
Yeah, like that. All of those things. There's some Gokus, and they're having a little drum party, little drum/mushroom party.
Hell yeah. This is like the trips we would take to Asheville.
Oh, it's so true. We just hear you smell the patchouli in the air, and you just waft. It would carry you to the drum circle.
So are you all just sort of just walking in, or
Very quietly, stealthily.
I feel like our friend. I feel like little P2's got to go like first. Put little P2 out in front, and you gesture to the head, the decapitated head, to be like and like thumbs up.
Yeah. I will do all of that, Michael, to the corpse creeper.
Okay. As you all sort of emerge from the darkness, you hear like a gasp and all of the little guys sort of like run away to the other side. They're all like, they just kind of scatter away from you.
Did the drumming stop?
The drumming stopped, yes.
Oh, I was gonna say we could start dancing.
We have to send little Petey forward to speak for us.
Little P runs forward, or LP2 runs forward, and he's like, he's yapping in his weird language, and everyone seems to be speaking that sort of language. And then a larger...
Or throw more sausage, or if you got any.
I do.
And big smiles, Michael. Big smiles. Thumbs up,
We're
big
all
smile.
smiling and thumbs up.
I'm kind of getting confused about all the different things we said, so I do start tapping my belly, I think. Because, like, I did that earlier. That worked.
He like
that.
Drop Bear starts dancing as if the drums never stopped.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yes. Try to appear non-threatening.
Yeah, lots of neutral body poses, nothing threatening or aggressive.
Yeah.
We all have a different approach. Rourke is like not trying to make eye contact.
I only look at him with one eye.
Like, this wall is so crazy. Your art is beautiful. Celine just stops still like an opossum.
Yeah. I'm just like staying with my arms down, just staring.
Celine, stop hissing.
A larger looking one of these guys.
Large
that's
knocker.
Wearing a large knocker. He's wearing a big helmet. He's wearing a big round helmet with one dimple on top. He comes out and he goes,
Can I do an insight, like, to try to get, I don't know, maybe a vibe, like the reverse of everything we've been doing? Try to... It doesn't sound like he's pointing to his belly or giving thumbs up at all, right?
He doesn't point to his belly.
Okay. I'll do a quick insight to see what his just, you know...
His vibe.
His vibe.
Mm-hmm.
26.
He seems very inquisitive. He seems to want to know what your friggin' deal is.
Gotcha.
How did these big people get here?
Can we level up to level 5 right now?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, game. What do you think?
He goes,
Cause okay, it's like we're just trying to generally explore down here, right? And like we're trying to see.
Unfortunately, if these knockers are causing our capitalist friend Screech to lose money, we have to murder all of them.
Okay.
Like the goddamn Pinkertons.
Maybe if I go forward and like.
Why do you think we're evil? I don't understand.
The invisible hand of my fist.
What if I go? Because we want to know about the theonite, right? In the mine.
Yeah.
So should I like go forward and like kind of like gesture to my collar around my neck and see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I actually walk towards him, like not like aggressively, but just kind of slowly, and I point at my collar and like do the shrug shoulders, like you know, is that a performance check?
Sure.
God, we're rolling great today.
He goes,
Theonite.
Whoa.
Theonite. Does anyone here speak common?
Oh, I do.
That's
Oh, just that's so much easier.
Yeah. So, it's Liam's suddenly realizes she's in the front now, and then it's like,
You're doing great.
So, my colleagues.
Welcome to our village.
Thank you so much for hosting us here.
We don't get visitors often here in Tunnelville.
Tunnelville.
Starts beautiful in your language.
What an improv.
Well, we are so grateful that you are hosting us now. And we are so grateful to our friend over here for bringing us.
Little Petey too.
And I gesture to Little Petey too.
His name is
Bocce ball.
Our language that translates to Lil Petey too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I speak common. I mean,
Yeah, no. It's a nickname. We all give each other nicknames. I'm T-Bone.
Petey is a term of endearment and respect.
Yeah. I'm rotten little shitbag.
And the fact that he's Little Petey too, that's the next level, actually. Okay, I do a persuasion check.
That's a lie. Do the other one.
Oh, deception?
Deception.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, fair. They're the same for me.
Shit.
Whoops.
15.
Quick, 2 minutes.
Sorry, what are you trying to convince him of?
That Little Petey 2 is a term of honor.
Yeah, Michael. It's pretty straightforward.
he's one of our dumbest people.
Oh, you must be so wise.
Yeah,
then.
we did catch him with sausage and rope. And I point to the carrion crawler as I kind of walk up behind Celine's sweaty form. We
I'm not sweating.
we killed this what I don't know weird creature, and wanted to see if there's strange things afoot in these mines.
You killed it? I wonder. No, it couldn't be. Maybe? I don't.
Well, we did kill it. We did. As you can see.
I don't think I killed it. I want to get that out here.
We killed it as a group.
Yeah, I let Little Petey 2 believe I
think
did it.
technically it was Rourke.
But I don't want there to be a problem going forward with the group. We kind of just started the whole thing, so it's
We're
been
being
8
honest.
days.
Okay. So this place is where it's going to collapse. So, and maybe this is why. Maybe you saved us.
So how do you know that it's going to collapse?
The tunnel, all the tunnels, they're somebody has been digging tunnels.
More tunnels?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
What?
Do you know why they're digging the tunnels?
No. We send out miners and they go and some die and some come back and they don't know. They're confused.
Michael,
You're gonna lose your home, right?
can I do a nature or survival check? I say heavily begging for survival to see if, you described this thing as extremely doughy. I think both Tim and Chuck don't believe that this thing can burrow based off your description, but I would like to roll for it.
Roll for it.
I either got a 15 or a 22. I got a 15 nature, 22 survival.
Yeah, you don't think that thing tunnels.
Not to the extent he's describing.
Right.
And we only found one of them, and no other sign. And I regret to say this, if you're missing another miner, he looked like he broke his leg and was half eaten by this creature.
Oh no.
Very sad.
Oh.
So you don't have any idea of who or what is doing the tunneling here?
No, every time we send someone that, like I said, they die or they don't come back or they get confused. They come back and they say they don't see anything.
If you could point us down the paths where the least amount of people return, we could look for you, and it would be our honor as we have intruded on your area, and we have frightened one of your people.
If you could, you're saying no, it's not this guy. You think it's something else?
I have no idea. I don't know if there's a lot of these maybe, but I don't feel like this single guy being dead is going to change anything. You guys agree, right? It was so floppy. You stabbed it and all its goo fell out of its bunghole.
Well, I did rip its leg off.
It was pretty easy to kill, honestly, so I doubt that it would be able to do all these tunnels on its own.
Yeah.
Well, Okay. We can show you on one condition.
Well,
okay.
Okay.
2 conditions. Never take the first offer.
All right, big city thinking.
Our tunnels have been cluttered up. We keep finding all this junk metal, and we need someone to take it away.
Oh, what does the middle look like, perchance? Selena's like shoving herself forward.
He points over to a side passageway, which is glinting with just chunks of theonite.
This is all property
Yes, we would be happy to take this off of your hands. No problem. I mean, it's a little bit of a problem, but we can do it for you. We can definitely do it.
I will have a deal.
Do you want to form a union, and then we could pay you to mine these rocks? I mean,
Celine's like making the neck chop.
Why? I mean, that solves our problem. The OT and everyone else will ignore Rhymeford if the theonite flows here. The theonite must flow. It's what we always say. It's on.
I mean, I do want that to happen.
If you came here, Screech, and if you came here, Celine, and you caused an untold number of theonite to come out, and
who's Screech?
Drop bear.
I mean, sorry. Why did I say if you came here with that Screech jackass?
All he cares about is the mine.
Wait, didn't you just yell? No, that's not yours.
I did, and you're not sure why. You have no idea why.
This is my favorite bit. I do love it. I'm just saying, like, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of like whisper so that sorry friend, what is your name? And if you have, I don't want to be rude, but we're gonna I don't want to butcher it and embarrass myself and you.
You can call me Big Petey.
Big Petey, I'm weeping over here. I mean, I don't want to have to kill Big Petey or Little Petey or anyone.
Petey 2.
Or displace them. So all I'm trying to say is these Peteys must be free.
I mean, yeah. You think that would make the mine more functional again?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
yes.
then I am 100% behind it.
And then Lucy, we will have to figure out your bugs because we don't want the bugs to be eating the various Peteys.
What if the bugs help clean out the mine?
No, I've never seen this much. Lucy, I have never seen this much theonite before.
So
is that good?
Like this has been
it's really good.
A good mission, right?
Yeah.
Successful?
Well, it's weird. We're gonna take it as good, but we're more confused than ever, in my opinion.
Just if you were to give me like, not all, but like a lot of this theonite, I could make you some really cool stuff.
We can't carry all of it, so I mean, we carrying as much as we can back. That seems fine with me.
But the ants can. The ants can carry it. They can carry a lot.
They're not here.
But we could drag it in a sled type situation because if all of our weights are together and we put our tarps behind us, our sleeping bags, and put a whole bunch of theonite in it, we can pull as characters.
We can be like sled dogs.
So much more weight than we can carry.
That is such a good idea, Rourke. You totally know what you're talking about.
I don't think that's
And
true.
I'm with you.
This sounds like embezzlement, and it would be a crime.
I could probably make you some like goggles that let you see in the dark.
How much theonite would it take to do that?
A lot.
I can talk to my buddy Screech and see if he can skim a little off the top.
Well, Screech is not here, so we won't have to know about it. Screech is gonna see a big win.
Don't tell him anything.
Big Petey, is there more of this theonite, which is a word you do know, around here?
Yeah, there's thousands of this shit. It's everywhere.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you what. On the surface, we really need this stuff. So ideally, You seem to really enjoy drumming, dancing, eating mushrooms. Can I assume you like to mine as well?
They are the 4 great loves of all of our lives.
The 4 M's. Macarena, mushroom, mining. I don't know.
That was very funny.
Methionite. Minerals.
And metal.
How about this? What if we get some surface fine Flintbeard miner equipment, donate to you, and then you help us mine this stuff.
I mean, we can talk about it, I guess. Sounds like a cool deal.
I feel like I just made a union of thieves. I get level 5 Michael right now. Okay.
But, there's still the problem with the collapse.
Oh, yeah, we'll figure that out. Maybe? Oh, wait, maybe not, though.
Oh,
but...
so you're saying we need to get it out, like, soon.
Yeah.
/ stop the things that are causing the cave to collapse.
We're putting the Theonite before the ant here because we should follow where you're pointing us to see what sort of monsters and creepers might exist.
Alright, follow me this way.
Okay.
We go.
And he brings you deeper into the mine.
I'm really regretting being drop bear right now because I feel like the goggles will be great, but not compared to the huge financial losses that the Revert Mining and Logistics Company is about to take.
It's true. All right. Well, we'll find out what we find out next week.
I love every PD in our show.
Yeah, all PD,
All
good
the
PD.
Big PD, little PD too. I love them all.
Mid PD?
There's a mid PD?
I don't know. Maybe we'll meet him next week. Then
Petite
next
PD.
week.
Petite. You too can be a Petiti if you go to dieharddice.com and enter the offer code DRAGONS with an exclamation mark. If you are one of the beautiful people at twitch.tv/Geekly Inc. right now, you can freaking enter the hashtag Dragons. Is it Dragons or Dragon?
Dragons.
Dragon.
Just
my bad.
on Twitch, right?
Bilbo Dragons.
Yeah, Twitch.
Yep, on Twitch it's hashtag Dragon in honor of House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
And you can maybe win some beautiful dice. But if you go to dieharddice.com, enter the offer code Dragons with an exclamation mark with both an S and an... Oh my god, Chuck's freaking gas is hitting my belly.
No, you're gonna have stinky farts.
No, it was coming up, not down.
For now.
You can get 15% off your order at dieharddice.com, and we get a little kissy of it, and that's nice, and we like it.
Yeah, we like it.
Congratulations to Archmage Era. You are the winner of the $50 Die Hard Dice code. You can still enter the offer code Dragons with an exclamation mark. Maybe say a nice thing about how much you're so excited about how much Greetings Adventurers podcast has talked about you guys being Die Hard Dice, and tell them we sent you, everyone. Not on top of you using the offer code, say something nice.
It's nice to be nice.
It is nice.
I love being nice. Just kidding.
Thank you, Die Hard Dice, and thank you everybody for listening in and hanging out. If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at Geekly Inc. We're at D&D Podcast. And we're also on Instagram at Greetings Adventurers. I am personally at Thrifty Nerd. And I also have a crafting channel on the YouTubes where I started doing
That's us!
songs, which has been fun. And
That's
I
this!
did episode 1 this weekend.
I saw that. That was cute.
Nice.
Was it good? Did you like it?
People seem to enjoy it. We need to redo our opening bit because we did it 2 years ago. Yeah. And we hadn't yet started a campaign 2, so we should redo that.
We should just tack on a new one and then have that one too. And then over the course of the next 30 years, just have them like on top of each
Just
other.
add on each one.
But I laugh. I'm not gonna lie. laughs happened out of my face. So I think we did a good job back then. We had spirit.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we got the.
If nothing else.
We had the spark. You can follow me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. Like I said at the top of the show, Nika and I and our friend Felicia from Taverns and Caverns just started back up Cast of Thrones, the OG Geekly show. We're covering House of the Dragon. I'm excited for it. I think you'll like it. Episode 1 was good. And, tell a friend about this podcast. It really does mean a lot. That's probably the number one way that people listen to the show, other than our good-ass SEO due to owning D&D podcast and things of that nature. But it means a lot to us. We have to replace our roofs so often.
Oh my gosh, our roofs.
And it's hard out there, and it's going to be a cold, cold winter.
Y'all should have moved to my town. There was a hailstorm, and every house here has a new roof.
I wish I had it so bad.
Way to friggin' rub it in. You can find me on Twitter at Jennifer Cheek, and I would love it if you listen to the podcast that I'm doing with Tim called Tribulation Farce. It's about the Left Behind series. We talk about it and read it so you don't have to read it, and you'll finally understand what the heck is wrong with all these people who think this shit is real. That's my plug.
You can find me on Twitter at Nika_Howard or on Instagram at Nika Howard. I don't know what it is. I also have spicy sites if you follow the links. It's real, it's not a joke.
You can see a foot.
Yeah.
You can find me at the Mike Bachman. You can also find me doing the Game Crimes podcast and the Game Crimes weekly Twitch stream, twitch.tv/GameCrimes. We're going to be fucking around with some Melty Blood tonight.
That sounds scary. I just, realized that I know what Death by Kitten looks like now.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Isn't it fun to slowly piece everyone together?
Yeah, now I know what people look like. I know what Cumbertonian looks like now.
Mm-hmm.
I know who Cumbertonian is. Oh, it's so exciting. Thank you, everybody.
Weird.
Love you all so much. Can't wait to see you next week. Until then, keep it dicey.
Keep it dicey.
So fucking dicey.
Bye.
Okay, well, that was an exciting episode. There was ups, there was downs, there was monsters and people with funny voices. So tonight, I think my job is pretty easy because I think I have gotten them to try to find out what is causing all this trouble with these monsters. With these monsters. We don't know if it's monsters. Ha ha ha! It might not be monsters at all. But yeah, the trouble with the mine collapsing. So they're gonna figure that out tonight. That's my bet. Alrighty. And I definitely needed that refresher on both PDs and knockers. So this was a helpful refresh. So thank you, everybody. We got getting a little face going on our Dragon Man. His lower jaw's a little big right now, but we'll get it squared away. This cosplay is real sticky and it's really humid in here right now, so it's extra sticky. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today. I will be back. Probably Thursday, maybe tomorrow too. I'm definitely gonna be crafting. It's just a matter of if I can figure out when to get on here. Anyway, focus, bitch. Anyway, wow, that is a goofy looking motherfucker right now. I'll see y'all hopefully tonight, or if not,